Hello and welcome back to Observe Art Advisory. My name is Scarlett, and today we are going to explore 10 facts about the lesser known artist Carroll Sockwell. Carroll Sockwell was born in Washington, D.C. in 1943, and the rich artistic community of Washington, D.C. is really what shaped Carroll Sockwell's career. Carroll Sockwell had a very troubled upbringing, so he did find solace in art. And as a result, he went on to study at the Corcoran School of Art, and he remained connected to this institution throughout his life. This is where Sockwell made the biggest risk of his career, was moving to New York at the age of 17. A lot of people think of risk as maybe a financial risk or something that they can do that can possibly alter maybe their living situation. But when you grow up in a domestic violence situation, you're at risk for your life all the time. So you don't weigh risk in the same way as other people do. So he took a huge risk. He moved to New York City, and his reward was astronomical. He met Barnett Newman. He met William de Kooning. He met other extremely influential artists like Mark Rothko. So, needless to say, this was a gold mine for him. It's 1960. He's in New York City, and he's just getting a deluge of different genres to choose from, and he picked his favorites, which were geometric and gestural abstraction. So Sockwell was not trained under a single American artist. He was directly influenced by the Washington Color School movement, as well as abstraction. This is important because we see in Carroll's work that there are very distinct gaps or transitions between how his work looks from one decade to the next. Carroll Sockwell had a deep relationship with the Corcoran Gallery, and he exhibited there multiple times throughout his career, which really set him apart and helped him to establish his artistic career and his legacy in Washington, D.C. This is Carroll Sockwell's artistic statement: to produce paintings which will dominate or enhance surroundings. Despite being an accomplished artist, Carroll Sockwell faced challenges like many other African American artists in the 60s and 70s, and that was lack of recognition in mainstream circles. And one of his signature methods was using simple materials like charcoal and uncollage to create bold and abstract compositions. So Sockwell's work can easily be described as a dialogue between control and chaos. You can see this in his precise geometric forms and those fluid and expressive gestural lines. So this has to be by far one of my favorite facts about him, and that's that Sockwell became the curator at Barnett Eden Gallery, and this gallery was also known as becoming the first successful Black-owned gallery in the United States. And finally, Carroll Sockwell's work can be found at these institutions: the Brooklyn Museum, the Whitney Museum of American Art, the Menil Collection, the American University Art Museum, the Bowie State University Collection, the Delaware Art Museum, the Federal Reserve Bank Collection, as well as the Corcoran Gallery. So, for your homework, I want you to build out a timeline of Carroll Sockwell's career. Okay, I want you to do this either digitally or analog version of a timeline, and just answer a few questions. What did you discover about him as an artist? What movements influenced his career the most? And what do you think why do you think his artistic practice was so important to him? So share your thoughts in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. So also, I'd like for you to join me in the next video where I talk about how I just created ooh, how I created my last art exhibition called Black Love Now. So I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, observe with intention and love your neighbor as yourself. Take care.